gotta make my snap.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I guess so.
Ready like Freddy with Jason's machete.
I'll give you that. We
Makes
got
sense,
young.
right?
We got young Fatal Man in the house.
Yes, sir, Mr. One and Only. If you didn't know me,
We got Chrissy Chris.
Yo, Chris in the building.
We got Damo.
Yo, don't forget the O.
What the fuck was that shit?
It's Damu.
Hey man, did you try that shit at home? He's like, I'm gonna kill him with this shit.
Nah.
We've been pointing that
I'm
shit
a
all
killer.
week. Nigga in the mirror, Dumbo. No, that's too much. That's unbelievable.
We got our first guest on the Unusual 4, Mr. D Bands.
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 Bands in his bitch.
Don't forget the Z,
Ever.
bitch.
Yeah.
See, you tried all kind of shit when you was at
Hype
home.
man. Yeah, that's him.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Shut
All right,
your light
so
skin ass up, nigga. This my turn.
Oh.
Who you talking about, my nigga?
Oh, that's you, bro. My bad.
it's two light skins at the
My
table.
bad, Bands.
Hold on, my nigga.
It's two light skins at the
I'm talking
table.
about Chris though.
Oh,
Oh,
Chris,
okay.
Chris.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right, cool. So we gonna talk about The Office today.
the whole day.
The whole day.
The whole day.
Enough
I ain't
of
got
it.
a whole day for
Damn.
the office.
Enough
9
of it.
seasons worth.
Damn.
Enough
I'm
of it.
Man,
I
it
just
was
got
alright,
a few
but-
questions. Oh, that's the first time I heard him say that.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
funny. That's a funny show. It's one of the greatest shows ever made. But how much is there to talk about?
That's the whole point. That's the whole. I got you. First question I want to ask everybody at the table: who was their least favorite character? Oh shit!
Damn.
All right, we gonna cut Damo off.
No, my bad. I'm fucking with you.
Least favorite character. Come on now.
I'm gonna have to say.
I got mine.
Yo,
Let's go.
no,
I'ma
no,
have
don't
to-
you say mine. Don't you say mine.
Can I say it?
Go.
I'm gonna have to say Packer.
Oh, you motherfucker. That's the only nigga that deserves to be hated.
Yeah.
Tom Packer.
I don't fuck with Tom Packer.
Deserves
I
to
don't
be
fuck with
hated.
Tom Packer.
He's a womanizer. He's a pervert.
That's a terrible motherfucker,
he's
boy.
just
When
horrible.
he was trying to make his apology, though.
That was still sick.
And then, oh my
That was
god,
fucked
he's
up.
so
Still don't
petty.
stop.
He's so
He don't
petty.
That was fucked up.
Oh my god.
I gotta say, I didn't like Ryan.
Okay, that's your opinion.
That's a
your
good
opinion.
one.
I did not like
That's a
Ryan.
good
ass,
one.
I like
man.
Ryan.
That's a good one.
Ryan was funny.
I liked him and disliked him.
Yeah, it was like a like dislike kind of thing, but you disliked him more often than you
I
liked
ain't gonna
him.
lie, because he
But
was an
he treated
asshole.
Kelly like
He
shit.
was an asshole.
He was
He
a fucking
treated
know-it-all,
everybody like
especially
shit
when
once he got his
became,
power.
Kelly was so good.
manager.
She was very gullible. I
So
can't lie.
Oh
naive.
yeah, that's for sure.
That's
And you
sad.
know what's crazy? They never really talk about it after they break up. That her and Daryl went out. It's like you kind of forget about it as the season.
But he
goes.
was scared of Daryl.
That was the funniest part. Oh, Damo's back. Damo, who was
Got
your
the
least
pack.
favorite character?
Damo's back with the pack.
My least favorite character.
Damn, he thinking
Yeah,
about it.
We could have went to Bands. What's
Yeah, let's go to
Yeah,
Bands. Let's
yeah,
let
yeah,
Damo
yeah,
let's let
yeah.
Damo think
Shit.
for a minute because he
I
just
don't know. Show ass up. You stupid.
I forgot
I
you
had
could hear
to
it.
say,
Yeah, I can hear everything.
I had to say Pam boyfriend.
Oh,
Oh,
Roy.
Roy.
Roy?
Yeah.
I feel it.
I didn't like the fact that Jim was so scared of his ass.
That's what I'm saying. That didn't even
I
make
didn't
any
know.
sense.
I didn't like the simple fact that Jim was a bitch. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a bitch.
Yeah.
I ain't
His
gonna
big
lie.
ass.
He was a
Like,
punk
Bro,
ass.
you like 6'3".
He was a real punk ass.
like even scared of Andy. Like you know when he pranked him for the first time with the
Yeah,
Jello.
that's what that nigga-
With the Jello.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
It was like, it's like
Hey, he was shitting his pants when he had that snowball fight with Dwight.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
Hey,
but he deserves to be
Oh, yeah.
scared of Dwight.
I would-
He
Dwight is
did
crazy.
because he was a
He
bitch
deserved-
ass.
The white
No,
is-
Dwight. I would be scared of Dwight.
I would be
The
scared
white
of
is
Dwight
psycho.
too.
He's like
A fucking
neo-Nazi,
farm
bro.
working fucking bull raising ass boy. I ain't got
Boy.
time for that shit.
Firing guns in the office.
That
Come on
nigga
now.
crazy. Walking around with a gun on your hip in the office.
He-
a paper company.
He
Get outta
kills
here.
animals for a living.
Yeah, that's
So-
for sure. Yeah, that's for real. And they bury their family on their own farm.
When he
what I'm
shot
saying.
his grandmama in the grave,
Make sure that she's dead.
they're talking about that's a ritual.
Oscar
You
was
literally
like,
got. He's like, all right, that's it. I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm gone.
That's
Yeah.
some crazy shit.
Oscar was done. All right.
Imagine.
All right, Damo.
Come on.
Oh yeah,
Damo.
Damo, your turn. You ain't said it. Who's your least favorite?
My least favorite is probably Angela.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Really?
She was a bitch.
Angela was funny.
Yeah, she
I
was
like
a bitch,
Angela.
but that's what makes
Her
her
bitchiness
Angela.
made her funny.
Yeah.
That's what made her
I
funny.
know, but still, it was.
And then she would have her good moments too.
She had
Yeah.
good moments.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
You didn't feel bad for her?
nice.
You didn't feel bad for her.
You didn't
She
feel
was
bad for her?
very
I'm talking
nice.
about that towards the end when her husband left her and she had to.
She deserved it.
That's fucked up. So she deserved it all.
Not all of it, because I mean,
She had to
not
look.
deserve
She
for
had to
Oscar
look.
to fuck
Look
over
at-
like
listen
that.
though,
That's
listen.
fucked up.
Yeah, that was
happened,
fucked up.
What happened to her was basically karma.
That's kind of true.
For a fact.
That's
Oh,
kind of true
karma.
because
Oh, for a
she
fact.
cheated on Andy.
Yeah.
Hey, come on
Okay.
Yeah, she
so
did.
she had to get cheated on. That's
She did.
kind of karma.
now. Karma.
But it
Okay.
worked out in the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
worked
true.
out. I
It
mean,
worked
it was cool. I liked her at the end,
Yeah.
you know, but
I love. Yeah, her bitchiness was hilarious.
yeah,
I loved
man.
it.
I'm like, if I had Pam, I would have slapped her a few episodes of the first season or something.
Sometimes Pam used to aggravate me. Sometimes I want to
Pam
slap
had a lot of
Sometimes
bitch assness
Pam-
in her.
Yeah,
just
Pam
like
had a
that.
lot of bitch
She was
They used to
annoying.
let too much shit slide.
Like really,
She's
Pam.
annoying.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
she did.
Pam was a little different.
All right, what's the next office question? What do we got?
Okay, what was your least favorite episode?
I don't know about
Couldn't
that.
tell you.
You
Couldn't
couldn't tell
tell
me.
you.
That's what I wanted to
No.
hear. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay, not the least. Okay, how about this? What's the cringiest episode that's like the hardest to watch?
Couldn't tell you about that either.
Damn.
Michael leaving.
That's the
It's
hardest.
my
No,
hardest
that's the
episode
saddest
for me
one
to
to
watch.
watch. Yeah.
That's the hardest one for me to
yeah,
watch.
that's
is
a
Michael
hard
leaving.
one.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I could have said no cringy.
The cringy, the it was funny, but it was like super cringy, especially
It
the
was
first time
funny,
was
but- I know what you're gonna
Scott's
say.
Tots.
Scott Tots.
Oh, yeah, that whole episode.
That episode was
Yeah,
hard.
I
Like
watched it.
damn, they
That
had a
one-
song for him and
and the one where-
And yeah, when he left, that was the same episode.
no,
wasn't
no,
it?
I'm talking about Scott's Tots when he had to go to them
Scott
kids and tell them
Tots.
he didn't pay for their college.
Oh, I remember
tuition.
that.
He gave
Aaron
him
was with him.
batteries. He gave him
Aaron was
laptop
with him.
batteries.
He gave him laptop
Stanley was
batteries.
They're
lying,
lithium.
He
laughing
from his one
ass off.
boy, his little scholarship, his tuition fund, but he said, "Damn, that's too much."
He tried.
paid for
Yeah,
his
he
books.
paid for his books for every year, 4,000. Fuck that! I would say I can't do nothing for you.
He
Oh,
said, at
for
that
real.
time, I thought I was going to be rich. And, I am in my 30s and I'm still not
He
rich.
honestly thought he was gonna be a millionaire.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's the funny
His
part.
heart was
working
in the
at
right
Dunder
place.
Mifflin. Yeah, his heart was in the right
It's
place,
just-
but it was just something that he saw somebody else do on TV or some shit. He said, "I could do that. What if I go down there and do
You
that?"
think so?
I think so because Michael's that kind of dude to see
Gullible
somebody
like
to,
that?
to know somebody else did it or know that a few people have done it and gotten praise for it and said, "I can get praise for this." And
But
I'm pretty sure he kept because Stanley still had the damn newspaper articles. I'm pretty sure Michael kept a few copies and gave it to the whole office.
I don't think Michael is caught up in remembering that right there. I know for sure Stanley, yeah, because Stanley is just Stanley. Stanley's like, is
Yeah.
it about that time already? He was dying laughing.
But who do you think should have been fired from the beginning?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Who?
Kevin.
Kevin,
No, leave Kevin alone.
why you come at him like that?
Yeah, leave Kevin alone.
Okay, what do y'all think is the backstory with Creed? What do you think happened there?
We know what happened there.
What you mean?
Everybody knows what happened.
Like,
Somebody owed him money, and the person that owed him money wound up working for that company. So he did something to him, faked his death, made sure he died, and and that's how Creed
so
became
he
that
stole
Creed.
somebody's identity.
He stole
That's what you're
somebody's
saying.
identity because they owed him money, and then he was like, just like there was this one little skit. He was like, the last person who stole from me, let's just say, he
Oh,
don't
you
work
don't-
here.
you don't
Yeah.
remember- you don't
Yeah,
remember
I really
the
don't
exact line.
remember, but that was the beginning.
Yeah.
But it just makes sense.
Mhm.
Because they wound up finding him, and he got hired back, and his name was Creed.
Yeah. Okay, that works. I think Creed is the most random person on there.
Nigga crazy.
Yeah.
He's psycho.
You think he
He's crazy.
killed some people?
Hell yeah.
How many
He's
people?
worse than the what?
He probably killed at least 10.
I
At
didn't
least.
think it was so much of people. I just thought it was just so much of exotic animals and shit like that. Because that's some years too.
I don't know why I feel like he was like a friend with like the Scranton Strangler or some shit. Like he knew exactly who the motherfucker was, but didn't say nothing.
Why you think that?
Because he's crazy enough to know that. Like he was the only one who knew the security guard's name. He knows like
The
he knows,
security guard is cool.
Yeah, but nobody in the office knew his name but Creed.
Hank.
Episode.
Hank.
Hank.
And guess what?
Nobody believed
And
him.
Creed,
And
and
nobody
Creed is the
believed him.
person that doesn't know nobody's name.
Until it comes down to
We
like,
had a
different
funeral
situations,
for a
he was-
bird.
yeah.
We had a funeral for a bird.
Does anybody have a favorite character?
Dwight.
Oh, a favorite character?
Favorite character.
Oh, okay. So, my favorite character is Erin. She makes my day.
Yeah.
It's just-
Aaron's so random.
Yeah, she's so random.
Too random. How about you, D-Bands?
Michael,
Gotta be.
cause that nigga's funny. He just be doing
Michael's
dumb
funny.
shit.
Yeah, he a random
I'm gonna
motherfucker.
go with D-Bang. I'm gonna go with Bangs.
The
I
way he
gotta go with
thinks is
Michael.
just like it's insane.
That's like a hard one because it's too many of them. But I'm gonna say
What you said?
Daryl.
Dwight.
No, I didn't say Dwight.
Hmm.
It is.
What you say?
You said
Daryl.
Daryl?
Oh, okay, Daryl.
Daryl.
There was just a black man that's just frustrated.
Yeah.
Stanley is just a black man that's lazy and knows what he's doing. As long as he's doing his job, he's just ready to retire.
The reason I
Stanley
like
don't
Daryl
make
too
fun.
is because he did pranks on people, but his shit was just like out of the blue, especially on Michael. He mostly did it on Michael.
Mm-hmm.
He tried one on Andy and it didn't work out too
Yeah,
well. He
right.
didn't like that. But the shit he did to Michael was hilarious to me. That all that random shit. Dinkin' Flinka,
What, the words, the slang words?
yeah, the slang words
Oh,
and the the tickling. If somebody disrespect you, we
Mhm.
just walked up and we started
Really?
tickling. Next thing you
Yes.
know, we hugging and we went out to get some ice cream. That kind of random shit was hilarious to me.
Because he's so gullible.
Yeah, Michael's gullible as fuck. Yeah. All right, cool. I just want to see y'all little small opinions on that. So the main thing I wanted to get on about is, do y'all think that show would have lasted more than 9 seasons if Steve Carell stayed on?
Yep.
For sure.
I would have went to at least 15.
To be honest, I think it just would have just died on how it died.
You think it would have stayed 9 seasons?
Yeah, it still would have stayed 9 seasons. Shit, even Seinfeld shit did what, 9 seasons,
Mhm.
8 seasons. You know, Friends 9 seasons,
10.
10 seasons.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's gonna be like a 13, 12, 15. You know, it just has to eventually die. And then, as popular as that show is, there's so many people who's writing movie scripts that, you know, they will audition for, and you know, it's just expanded out. It's just, you know, a startup plan.
Yeah.
Eventually 9 seasons was good, and it ended on the right way.
Yeah, it ended good. It ended good. Do you, people always try to remake shit. Y'all think they could ever do that for
No.
this show?
No.
No, like do a reboot.
Yeah.
No, hell no.
Right?
Yeah,
That's what I
sure
was
don't.
thinking. I don't think it could ever come back. I
Like
think it's
don't reboot
good where they
shows.
left it. I think it's good where they left it.
Don't reboot and don't spin off.
And they
I don't like
can't.
those two.
It's already a reboot, kind of, but no, they can't.
Well, they technically have spin-offs, but it's just different situations.
Yeah.
You know, like Superstore and Parks and Recs, and,
Yeah.
you know. But don't reboot it.
But most of the, I think ain't Parks and Rec the same writers of
Yeah, the
Office?
same
Yeah,
creator.
Office
Same
and
creator.
Superstore.
Yeah.
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 They have the rights to spin it
Yeah,
off.
so they have the right to do that. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, they had the right to do that. That's
Yeah.
why they honestly said they were going to keep Rashida Jones on
Rashida Jones on what?
the
Because he
Office,
was on both.
but she ended up getting a part from
Yeah.
Parks and
Parks and
Rec,
Rec.
Yeah,
which was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
She worked
and
out
it
on
worked
there.
out. Yeah,
I kind of would.
For
Do
sure
y'all
it
think
worked out.
y'all think they should have kept her like the same person, Karen? Or
Karen?
y'all happy that they switched her to Ann?
Nah,
Yeah,
that
Ann
was
was
too
better.
many. That was too many. What?
Ann was
You-
way
What
better.
you mean?
Like if they did a spinoff but I think if they did a spinoff like that, it'd have been like the Karen story. If they picked Karen,
Yeah,
in Parks and
exactly.
Rec.
That's why it was better as Ann.
Yeah, that's why they switched her
Yeah.
name to Ann. Yeah, that kind of works out because I kind of wanted it to be like, you know, the same, pretty much. You know, it's the same creators and shit, but same town type shit
Oh, yeah,
where they
no,
can
it was
cross
different.
over if they wanted to.
Okay, I see.
But they never honestly brought up like the documentary portion of it in Parks and Rec like they did in The Office.
What, that they was filming a whole documentary
Yeah.
of the whole time.
Yeah, they never really brought that up or used the camera people like they did or anything like that.
Well,
But
what
Parks
makes
and
it
Rec,
stand out, you
but
know?
Parks and Rec was actually good. Which one was it, dude, that you watched first? Parks and Rec or The Office?
I
The
watched
Office.
the Parks and Rec first.
Yeah,
And
it
then
took,
that's when it took me
it took you a minute.
took me a minute
get
to watch The Office.
Yeah.
But Parks and Rec came first. I watched that twice before I see one episode of Office. Yeah.
Okay, which do y'all think is better?
The Office.
Office.
That's
Okay,
first
that's
one.
all I want to. Wait, how about this? Who do y'all think from Parks and Rec would have been good in The Office?
Yeah, what's the
Andy.
name?
Leslie.
Yeah.
Leslie.
Leslie
Yeah.
for sure.
For a fact.
Hilarious,
Leslie
yo.
for sure.
Leslie,
But I say,
no.
Hilarious.
I say Andy.
Hands down.
Imagine if she took Todd Packer's place.
Yeah, she was like sexual and yeah, that would be funny. That would be funny.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be
Hey,
That would be hilarious.
I'm saying, bro. I'm telling you.
I believe. I'm not
She-
sure about this, but I
she'll make
believe, if my facts are correct, that she auditioned to play Jan.
Well, she did.
Yeah, and they remembered that and then cast her for Parks and Rec instead.
Jan is the one that's not cute, but she be turned up, right?
She the one that used to date Jim before Pam
Yeah.
did.
Huh?
Wait,
No,
wait.
Jan.
Jan,
my
one that
fault.
dated
Jan,
Michael.
This is
Oh,
Michael,
hell no.
the one that told the truth.
Oh
the dummy
yeah, I
at the
forgot.
TV
I
and
forgot.
Dinner date.
Dinner
I
Party was
forgot,
the
you're right.
Dinner party.
funniest
Dinner Party was
episode.
funny. Good night.
Is that,
Good job paying on that with your $0 salary.
Plus benefits.
Plus 0 benefits.
Yeah,
that
that's
nigga
a
was
dark
done.
episode right
That
there.
was a crazy.
That just shows
Is that what
what
it was
Michael
mad?
deals with when he goes home from
My
work.
nigga
Yeah.
slept on the edge of the bed like a dog.
Like it's really dark.
This right here is my comfy
She
space.
did him dirty. Like she was actually like a real bitch to him, but he didn't notice it.
He didn't notice it.
No,
He
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 thought
did.
so,
he
He
kind of
did.
noticed
He
it,
kinda-
but
kinda,
yeah,
but he
kind of
still
noticed
kind
it.
of kept it strong.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
like,
But
you
he's
know,
like, you know,
he has so much.
this is
said
what
it-
this is
He
what you
said,
gotta
"Jam,
deal
make
with."
me breakfast."
He said it
Eat the
himself.
cereal.
He said, "I'm not strong enough. I'm gonna end up back with Jam."
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. That's
He
true.
knows. Yeah.
You think they did perfect with that with casting Amy Ryan to play his girl? And
Yeah.
the way they did it.
Yeah, hell yeah. She's the only person that could do it like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think they did perfect. And they didn't even realize they were going to do it the way they did it. Like at the end, where he was going to leave and all that other stuff. They just wrote it in when he decided that he wasn't going to come back next season.
Mhm.
Wait, who do y'all wish they did replace Michael in the office?
Nobody.
You know,
They
You
did it
can't
right.
replace him.
Nobody. You can't.
No,
You
I'm
can't
talking about
replace
no,
Steve
not replace Steve
What, talking
Carell,
about
but like
actor-wise?
I'm talking about who do you wish they put as manager of the office?
You
Nobody.
can't do it. It's the
Nobody.
same thing.
So
I mean,
you're happy with Andy?
Yeah.
I'm happy with everybody
You know,
who.
I'm glad
have a
that they didn't
chance.
add extra
I
people.
was
in
even
there.
happy with Creed.
You know, I'm sorry though. I saw this person one time on this show. He was only on this show one time, and he was just like Michael.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that dude at the end that Pam did the thing
my
for her.
His
She had the
name
interview for her. He was just like him.
His-
Right.
his-
Hey,
his name
was
is,
magic.
His name is Bob Odenkirk. He plays Saul on Better Call Saul.
Mhm.
He was on Breaking
Mhm.
Bad and stuff like that.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
He auditioned to be on The Office, and he almost got the part of Michael. He was like second place to Steve Carell, and they brought him back to do that one episode.
He was right on with that. He was
That's funny as
hilarious.
fuck.
He was hilarious. I was just dying that whole episode. That's because of that dude. Every time I saw him, I was dying.
She literally didn't take it because he was like Michael.
was-
Yeah,
he
he
was
was just
too
like
alike.
Michael. And she didn't want to be the receptionist again.
Mhm.
At all.
Yeah.
She didn't want to
Yeah,
jump
yeah,
back
yeah.
and be a receptionist again.
Mhm.
Even though she thought she was gonna be something else. Do y'all think they was right to end it the way they ended it? Tell everybody's story the way they did it? You think
Yup.
they did everybody right?
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
Look, I would have changed
That nigga Dwight
anything
is a
about The
fool.
Office. I love the way it is. I
It was
would
Yeah.
perfect.
I don't even think about
The,
anything
the
that could be
one
different.
thing I wish that they did was have Nelly on there sooner with
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
Scott. I wish she was on there around the time Michael was on there because she was hilarious to me since
I
she
don't-
jumped on the show. I loved her.
don't
She
know.
was funny.
They,
I think her
probably
and
do.
Andy relationship was perfect.
Yes, it was. It really
It
was.
was perfect. Could nobody have a relationship like them?
Yeah, that's for real. That shit was perfect. She was funny. I thought she was surprisingly hilarious. And I loved who Robert California. He was random as
That
fuck.
nigga was funny.
Yeah, hella random.
Random as shit, but he was funny. And I
Okay.
loved what was her name? Kathy Bates. What was her character's name? Joe.
No,
Joe.
Yeah.
She was funny too.
I still think Weston would have been hilarious too. Though.
Who?
Will Ferrell. If he
Will
was on there
Ferrell?
a little longer.
No,
Will Ferrell-
I think he was on there enough.
I think he
No,
was
I
on
think
there
he was
the
on there enough.
the
Yeah,
perfect amount of
exactly.
time.
Yes,
The
yes.
perfect amount of time that
Yeah.
he
He
was on
had
there
like
was on there.
2-3 episodes and
Yes.
he was gone.
Yeah.
3
Because
episodes.
he was not
He had
working,
me-
bro.
He had me dying.
He was not
Because
working.
like that first episode by himself without Michael when he was the manager by himself, that shit was
whack.
like, oh yeah, okay.
That shit was whack.
He can't be manager. He can't be manager.
He's not. Imagine.
They're like, we gotta get him out of here in a funny way.
But who was y'all least favorite guest star?
guest star.
Like guest star. Like a lot of people hated Idris Elba.
When he was
Idris
boss.
Elba was funny. He was mean as fuck
He was
to Jim.
funny. He's just a black man trying to
was
make sure that
funny
he,
as
he
fuck.
He was
does
just
what
trying
he
to
gotta
do
do.
his
So I
job.
can't
He was
blame
trying
him.
not to get fired.
He
But I
was
can't.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't
exactly,
blame him.
exactly.
I
That
follow the
nigga
rules,
did
I do
his
what I do.
job.
What
Yeah,
I'm
he did
saying,
his
yeah,
job.
did his
exactly.
job.
That's
He came in there and
exactly
rented how an
Yeah.
office should have been ran.
Yeah, exactly.
He
But
was
they
like,
be
what the
like
hell
in
is
the-
going on?
They be
in here?
liking to play up in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
he
He's
was
like, y'all playing.
And
And
I
Like
would
y'all
really
playing
pick-
around. Like get out of here.
I would really pick on Jim too, because
I would fuck
everybody
with
knows
Jim because
Jim
Jim plays
doesn't
around
do
all
nothing.
day. He don't.
I
do
mean, yeah,
nothing.
he makes his sales.
Yeah.
He makes his sales
He
for
does
sure.
that.
Come on,
But
now.
he still play around too much for
Like
you
a
to be in the
lot.
office.
Yeah.
Are you a kid or are
Yeah.
you a fucking
Yeah.
worker?
For real.
If you ain't got nothing to do, sit at your motherfucking desk and
But
make
still,
calls like everybody
That's
else.
how Jim made time go by.
But
Yeah,
that's why
true.
you got picked on.
He ain't want to be like Phyllis and Stanley.
And that's
He
what
doesn't
got
have
you
to.
picked on.
Yeah,
Bored.
in the
That's
end,
the
you
thing
realize
about
he can't even keep up with
and then you
Stanley.
see Jim. I mean, the White always
He
fucking
was
with
done.
him.
He was scared every time Stanley came with some shit.
I mean, if you was around the White that long,
Oh
I'll
yeah,
do the
without a
same
doubt,
shit.
you would do the same thing. But as you can see, like they said a few times in the show, if you don't prank Dwight, his annoying level goes up higher and higher and higher. So
You gotta
so-
bring him back down
His
Yeah.
ego is too
to
much.
even him out.
Yeah, you gotta distract him.
What do y'all think was the best prank he did on Dwight?
I
There's
told
too
you.
many of them.
I can tell you the most fucked up one, but
Either one.
All right, the most fucked up one is with the radiation
Thank you. Give me some.
because
Give me some.
Dwight has
Dwight already been
trying to
tripping
have
about
a
his
child
child.
and stuff.
Thank
and for
you.
him to
Thank
refer
you.
that to
And that's why I got into
Him.
his feelings when they got
he
on that
into
tour
his
bus.
feelings that he
And he had to go up there and talk to
Yeah,
him because
because-
Pam knew that
Yeah,
that nigga was
yeah,
not
yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
Like
That
something
was-
wrong with
that
him.
was the
And he
fucked
had
up
to
one.
really talk to him. Like,
Yeah.
bruh, what's up?
Yeah, okay.
That's for real.
Trying to
I'm
think about
10
what
times
episode
with
was
Chris
that
on that.
What that episode when they had to get on the bus? You don't remember that one? It was later in the season after Michael left and everything. It was
Oh, okay.
and
yeah,
then
he
they
was
picked
in
up
charge.
Creed and he was saying that he was trying to ditch
He was
work.
like, I was
but he
playing
wanted
hooky
to
from
get
work.
on the bus.
He's like, thanks for
all that
picking
was
me up. I was
going
playing
on.
hooky from
that's
work.
When they, that's when the office, something happened inside the office. They had to
Uh-huh.
close
The
The
radiation. The
Okay,
radiation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
And then
okay,
went to go
okay.
get pies.
Yeah, they went to get pies at the end.
Yeah. Okay.
And Kevin knew how to do math when it came down to pies.
Can't get the pies.
I don't think I watched that full episode.
Oh yeah, that episode was cool. It was
I feel like I remember the Creed part, but not all that other shit.
yeah.
The whole thing was funny.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll give y'all that. Do y'all think? Because a lot of people say this online that they hated Phyllis. Did y'all hate Phyllis?
No.
No.
I love Phyllis.
Close your
Right.
mouth, baby.
She
Looking
was so
like a trout.
fucking goofy.
That's the only part I didn't like.
She
I'm
was
like,
so
damn, what the
fucking
fuck?
goofy.
Yeah.
When
she
that
was.
nigga Michael was walking in there looking for ideas and she kept laughing instead of fucking saying what
She's
happened,
so-
she was just goofy.
Oh, yeah.
She's
She's
like,
so-
oh, and then, come on. Okay,
can we
so
do?
one time we was in a... He like spit it out. She like, okay, so then I don't know.
She's
I
so
don't know.
shy.
She
She like,
got
what
it.
in the fuck
The shit
is
that got
wrong
me,
with
though,
you?
And when she was planning a party, Michael was all like, bump it. He was at the window. Like, bump it. What are you doing? She stopped talking.
Oh
They're like,
my
faster.
gosh.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't understand why people don't like Phyllis. I know she
Phyllis
had her
is
bitchy moments, but she was like a
She
sweet.
deserved to be
little old
bitchy
lady.
because she's
Phyllis
sweet
was
and
funny.
shy.
Yeah.
And she was sweet, shy,
Like
childish.
Ryan said.
And she
Phyllis
loved her
got
some
the-
Bob Vance.
Oh my gosh, she loved herself some
Yeah, that's
Bob
where the
Vance.
freaky side came out.
I thought Bob
Phyllis.
Vance was a weirdo.
I thought he wasn't real for a second.
I thought he wasn't
Shit.
gonna last.
That too.
You
Yeah.
can't make him not last when she talk about him like that. Like, she made him relevant.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There would be no Bob Vance if it wasn't for Phyllis. She literally
Mhm.
played two characters, technically.
Once she said
Yeah.
that she was getting married to him, that's when you started seeing
You feel me?
Yeah,
That's
That's
it.
when you started seeing them more.
And then he
yeah.
started showing up, and she kept
Right,
talking about
yeah.
it. Anywhere she went where couples could go, she brought his
Mhm.
ass.
So what that nigga Michael said about her, he said, look at Phyllis.
He was
She's
scared of Bob
single.
Vance.
She don't have nobody.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
actually, I'm getting married to Bob Vance.
And he was scared.
He was frightened.
Yo, yeah,
That
when she
nigga
called Bob up there
scared.
when she was trying to be Santa Claus.
Yes.
Like, Michael, what the hell is going on?
Bob loves her.
Bob?
Bob loves her because who would have
Oh
loved
yeah,
Phyllis?
Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
Bob
couldn't?
loved her.
He was
He loves
faithful
her
for
some
sure.
Phyllis. When
He
her
loved
and
her.
Michael was dancing downstairs when he made he still had the room for rent after
Yeah.
he changed companies,
Yeah,
and he threw the party. And he was like, "You mind if I cut in for this dance?" He was like, "Hey, do your thing."
Yeah, that was the white.
that was the white. Yeah, he said,
It's
"How
like,
come?"
hey, it's your property.
Yeah, it's your
Oh
property.
yeah, it was
I
the
can't
white.
take something
Yeah,
that's
it was
already
like,
yours.
"Hey, she's
Yeah,
your
something like
property."
that.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
when they
you're right.
auctioned,
Yeah.
when they auctioned off
When he
her
was
hood.
doing her thing.
Oh yeah,
When he was doing her massage, remember when she tried to get up and was excited that he was treating her like a horse? He was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
And he was feeding her.
Easy, girl. Easy. He was feeding her carrots and shit like raw. It was like, this nigga stupid.
that shit was like. You know, I noticed in that episode where they auctioned off her hug that David Wallace did not have to come out there and do what he did.
At all.
I know they had to write it for the episode because he had to catch Michael and Holly together, but he didn't. But the way they did it was like kind of cool that he didn't have to drive all the way out to fucking Scranton to auction off his beach house. That he didn't have to give up. He could have just said, "Fuck that! I don't care about none of that stuff." And he auctioned off his beach house and he bid on Phyllis's hug.
For
But
a
I
fact.
wonder though, did he go for the tickets too?
Oh, maybe.
Remember, there was supposed to be some tickets.
Maybe he was. Well, who was it? Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a Springsteen fan. Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm. And then that's when Michael said, "Oh, I don't got the ticket." And
Yeah.
everybody like,
How many of y'all thought that he actually had tickets?
No, I think he did. Remember
think
they got?
so?
I think they got stolen.
Nah.
Remember they did something in the office and then somebody broke in.
Yeah, I think he made that up.
Michael
From the jump.
Michael
I think
did
they
not have
got-
tickets.
I think he made it up from the
I
jump.
don't think he had them neither.
Yeah, no
you don't think
tickets.
so?
I don't think he had them.
I think he just made it up
I feel like
to bring people out there, and then he had to at the last second.
It's just odd because I always thought that because I was like they did it in the office, then the next morning everything they got broken in.
I think he thought that everybody was gonna buy a whole bunch of shit and not even remember that he said the spring tickets and be able to close it out and be done. But they said let's do the spring thing. He's like, oh shit, where are those tickets? Did you guys see
anybody
any?
seen an envelope with Bruce Springsteen?
They were
tickets
stolen.
in
Like, why would he still have them?
Do you want us to look for them?
Stanley did not fuck
He
around.
did not play at all.
He did not play, man.
I'm not finna do nothing that's not part of my job.
Did I stutter? I'm like, oh shit.
You gotta be the most stupidest man I've ever met. He was hot. Everybody else was Stanley.
Man, Stanley was a hoe too.
Hey yo though, when Michael had to act like put down his foot as a manager, he did it though.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't talk to me like that,
Mhm.
Stanley.
Yeah.
I am
He did
your
it.
boss.
But I like the fact that they actually showed good portions of Michael actually being a good
a real boss.
good
Yeah, he
salesman,
did
a
his
good
job.
manager, all that stuff. So he did his job.
He
That's
did
why he
enough.
got the job that he got.
He did enough.
look
He
at
just
him.
go
David
overboard.
Wallace wanted to know what the hell he was doing.
Yeah,
He was
what the
like,
fuck are y'all
"Bruh,
doing down there?
I'm
Like,
sorry.
No.
You got the
Jan
best
wanted
of-
to know what the fuck he was
yeah,
doing.
Jan.
Jan wanted to know.
Jan-
Because
Jan-
Jan knows.
if
She
Michael.
dirty.
I think if Jan had the choice, she would have either demoted him or fired him a long time
She
ago.
dirty.
She actually wanted him
I'm
fired.
glad he met Holly.
She actually wanted him fired with
Yeah,
that
Holly
lawsuit.
was perfect for him.
With that lawsuit.
Do you think
Jan
when he
wanted
got
him
with
fired.
Holly, he mellowed out a little bit?
Yep.
He was a
What
little
you mean,
more like he wasn't as crazy as he was.
He
in
was
the
having
office.
sex in the office,
Still?
man.
Still okay.
He was having sex in the office,
Still
man.
crazy.
He was a different man.
Still crazy.
He still was Michael and
I'm
said
talking about after he. I'm
rationalizing
talking about
things.
after he left, like when he moved to Colorado.
Nah, I think he
You
was
think
chill.
he was still? You think he was more chill, or he was the
hell
same
nah, I think
Michael?
I think he was different. He had to because he
Depends
had
on the
kids.
job.
That too. I
He
wish.
had
I wish
kids.
we knew what job he had.
He
and who
got
he worked
two
with.
phones. He's at the same time you would still call him the same Michael because he a
Yeah.
nigga that do something like that.
Yeah, he'll get
Like
two
this
phones.
nigga got two
yeah.
phones because his first one ran out of pictures.
Yeah, for his
Face.
kids. That's just
So
love
like
right
that's
there.
the same Michael.
Yeah,
Like you know, like who would do some shit like that? Just get more gigabytes.
yeah. Only Michael would. That's the crazy part. But I'm happy
For
they
a
brought him
fact.
back in the last episode.
That was a wonderful. That was
Yeah.
ended perfectly.
It's like all
Yeah.
my kids grew up and got married.
Mm.
Yeah, this
Makes-
nigga stupid.
Makes no
Said
sense.
two lines.
but
Yeah,
That
makes no
makes
sense.
Michael.
But it works for Michael.
It works
Two-
for
the
Michael,
two
and it
lines that
works for me.
the two lines that they gave him were perfect.
Because I'm a Michael supporter.
Yeah, but as you can see though, he wasn't craving none of that attention like he was in Phyllis's wedding. All that stuff. He was just there, just social
Remember,
support
he
and be there for Dwight.
He actually got his kids.
Yeah,
That
he got
was
his
to show off his
kids.
Got
Yeah.
his kids. So it's like all that he didn't need to do nothing no more.
He didn't have all that energy no
Mm-mm.
more. Shit, he
Mm-mm.
wasting it on his kids. Imagine how his kids felt in real life if that was
Oh my
real.
God.
That's all he
Yeah.
wanted.
That's all he
ever
wanted was his
in
wife and
whole life.
kids.
A wife
Remember
and
when he
kids.
had the office looking for a date for him?
Yeah, and Holly found him. I think that was smart as shit because that showed how much
Shit.
they were alike. Like you knew they were kind of alike, but you didn't realize they thought the exact same way. She was just raised normal, I guess. She didn't have a crappy ass childhood like he did. Because when that birthday episode where he was telling you all his past birthdays, you was like, God damn, Michael, you had like a shitty
And then he
birthday.
always wore suits. I think too.
Yeah,
like,
to school.
yeah, wore suits. Remember in the little video? Look, that's me. That's me.
Yeah, oh, that
Oh
was
my
fucked.
God, he
Yeah,
was
that
terrible.
so-
The
I
damn
wanna have
magician
100
video.
kids. No, he said I want to have 100 kids so they can all be
Yeah.
my friends, so
And-
no one can say they're not my friend.
And then niggas, and
Oh,
then the
yeah,
girl
that
was
shit
like,
was
"Did you make
sad.
any of that happen?"
No, bitch.
It seems like you didn't do any of what you planned.
Like,
Do you have any kids?
You didn't have to bring that up.
Like,
Like,
she's
Oh,
scandalous. He
little
was
kids
done.
is crazy.
oh, that was yeah.
That was the old Claire. That was my what's his name daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Stanley daughter,
Yeah.
the first Claire.
Mm-hmm.
So stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your phone so I can put my number in.
Oh my God. Kelly was fucked up for that, yo.
Oh yeah, she was.
She was fucked up for that.
she's
She
scared.
was.
Have you lost your mind? I will whoop your ass.
Like, if you lost your mind, cause I'll help you
I'll
find it.
help you find it.
What
He
you looking
was-
out there? Ain't nobody gonna save you.
Ain't nobody gonna
He was not playing about that girl.
Damo, you stupid. That's so funny. Don't be looking out there. Ain't nobody gonna
Stanley
fucking
yelled at
help
me
you.
today. And then the funny
That
part
shit was
is, like,
funny.
you thought the same thing was going to happen when he started yelling at Andy. You thought the same, like he was just finna yell at him and all
He
that
just
shit.
said a couple words.
He said a
and
couple of
scared
words,
the
and
shit out of
Andy
him.
Andy came back like, like I'm not taking that
My
shit.
favorite one was, I just finished Stanley Sudoku. He was pissed, yo.
He was mad.
Don't look over there. That's all he got all day. You fucked with my Sudoku. I
fucked
can't
up
do
his
nothing
shit.
all day.
I don't do nothing else but this.
That and pretzel day. That's all he care about.
Mhm.
Yes, that nigga funny.
And
Stanley is funny.
Yeah.
How you gonna boo Phyllis?
When the new guy came and she was trying to get him fat,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
she
She's trying
said,
to get
"It's
him
good,
fat.
one day at a time."
I think Phyllis gonna die there. As long as
Phyllis
Bob
is.
Vance is in the same building, they gonna
Yes.
she gonna live. She gonna
When
be
he
at that company and
retires,
die.
she'll quit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's the only way she'll quit is if he retires.
yeah, and she'll retire with him, and they'll be
And
chilling.
she was mad as hell when Dwight left her out there and made her walk
Oh
back.
my god, she wasn't having it.
She called Bob. She
wasn't
called
having it.
everybody.
Mm. Eat it.
I think we got over everything. Let's go ahead and end it right there until we
Hey,
go
wait,
to
hold on.
Uh-oh.
Before we stop this though,
Let's go.
I don't know if y'all seen this,
I want to hear it.
but y'all know about Gabrielle Union new show, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Marcus' little sister.
How do y'all feel about that? Like it
That's
coming
hard.
off of a Bad Boys,
That's hard.
You know?
That's
That's
hard.
kinda-
She's saying Marcus
tight.
in there, Marcus
That's
talking
tight.
bad. and-
Yeah, that's
You
kind
know,
of cool
that's
because
tight.
I'm pretty
Like,
sure they'll have.
It looked like a good show.
That's
I'm pretty
tight.
sure they'll have Martin
That's
Lawrence.
That's tight.
LA Finest.
I think that's
Yeah.
tight.
Finest.
They'll have Martin Lawrence on there at
They
some
might,
point. I'm pretty
they
sure.
might. They might have him like on a phone call or something.
Yeah,
You
or
said
whatever.
hold up like you still had something to say.
Yeah,
I thought it was about the
Exactly.
office.
I'm like, this
No,
nigga
no,
out.
no.
He
I didn't-
started
I
a
didn't
whole
wanted to- I just
fucking
wanted to,
conversation
come on
with what
now.
he was trying to do.
I just wanted to know.
And
y'all
this
seen-
nigga just
I
I
gonna
just wanted to
fucking
know
jump
y'all
in
saw
with
the-
some
and
new
y'all
shit.
saw it. That's all.
We had a
Okay.
lot to say. Now I
My
feel
bad.
like talking about Gabrielle Union. Ain't this a bitch?
All right,
We can get on her next time.
I got a good one for part 2. We'll see. Until part 2, let's go.
Yo.